Hello, everybody. I'm Alex. This is Josh. We are the target audience. Hey, listen, content is made for absolutely everybody, but we think it's specifically made for us and hopefully for you too. Josh, today we're watching Hawkeye episode 5. What are you doing? Why is it dark?
Is it safe? I've been like this all week. I'm trying to avoid No Way Home spoilers. I have food, water, and a bucket in here. I haven't left this room. You know what? I'll turn on the light a little bit here. I'm just going to be doing the reaction in the dark if that's cool with you.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Anyway, we're watching Hawkeye episode 5, the pre-season finale. We've got 2 episodes left and No Way Home comes out tomorrow. I'm super pumped. Josh, what do you think about this episode? How did you feel about last episode? What's on your mind?
Yeah, I thought last episode was pretty good. Not my favorite or anything. I feel like this week, they...
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Can you stop this bit? Turn on the lights. We don't have a lot of time, let's go.
All right, I just thought I was just trying to do...
It's tough because all that's been on my mind is Spider-Man comes out tomorrow. And, as I sat down to get ready for this, I'm like, shit, what happened last episode? I know they split up at the end. We were introduced to Florence Pugh, which I find kind of funny because Echo has this, constant frowny face. And then Florence Pugh is famous for her frowny face in Midsummer. So those two meeting is kind of funny. But, they kind of split up at the end, Hawkeye and Kate. So I feel like they're going to do their, segment from It where they both go find themselves. Like, oh, we got to come back together for something. But yeah, it's going to be tough to focus on this one because I'm just pumped for tomorrow, but I'm so excited for this. Only 2 episodes left. I feel like we just started.
Yeah, only 3 weeks ago the series premiered, and here we are at the second to last episode. So, like I was saying during my bit, I do think they have to get the show going because there's only 2 episodes left. We finally got some advancement, I feel like, in the last episode. Really hoping to get some reveals or something here. I hope it's not just another action set piece, episode. As cool as that was, I really want to get into the story here of what is the purpose of this series existing. So yeah, that's about all I have to say for it. I'm with you and be distracted the whole time as well. So we're going to do our best on this one. And for anyone not aware, we'll also be reviewing Spider-Man No Way Home. We're both seeing it tomorrow opening night. And that review will be up as soon as possible. So come back to check that out too. But let's get started with Hawkeye episode 5.
The counteragent to chemical subjugation.
Getting right into it.
It's over.
Oh, the whistle. She didn't even flinch.
Sonia, hold her hands. Hurry, hit her with the antidote.
She's hunting down all the widows, trying to bring them back to normal.
I don't think she was brainwashed.
What, you thought I was some rich pervert's prisoner? Well, yeah, kind of.
Wait, this is...
Oh, and she blips and comes back, and she's dead. Oh, shit.
Oh, how'd you call that, dude?
Oh, shit. Instant. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Instant there and back. Oh, wow. Oh, she comes back and she's dead. Oh, my God. I know they explored it a little bit in WandaVision, someone coming back, but they didn't really show it like that, like how instant it can be.
What's going on?
Who are you?
Who are you?
It's okay, sweetie. She's an old friend.
She disappeared in my bathroom 5 years ago.
You can start with contract work. And then you can stay here as long as you need.
Is she not like, oh my God, is everyone back?
I need to find Natasha. Can you help me find Natasha? I need to tell her I'm okay.
She's dead.
Does this have anything to do with Clint Barton?
Mom, no.
Clint protected me. And you'll be glad to know he then told me to come home and stay away from him. Come here. I know it's scary now, okay? But this doesn't have to change who you are. You're so cute with that tiny bow.
Clint and I have been looking into Armand's murder.
The one that no one else is looking into.
We found a lot of incriminating stuff about Jack, Mom. Including
That's not good
this
that she's telling her
show.
this.
I don't know, but you just have to please just promise me that you'll look into it. That's all I ask.
Okay. Okay, I will.
She's like, no, I have to have you killed.
I was about to say she pulls a gun on her. Well, now you know. And now you have to die.
I hope we get a little bit more of this character by the end of the show because Haley and I were talking about it today. And we're like, what is Echo's show going to be? You know, at this point, like, we know nothing, and she's a villain, basically.
Maybe get a little more backstory on her besides just Ronan killed my dad. Hopefully we'll see a little bit more behind this, who her uncle is. Hopefully it's Kingpin. And if they do show him in this, that'd be very fun. And then her show will be about going against him, maybe.
So, I didn't think about that.
Oh, yeah, this is her apartment. I thought she was going back. Oh, wait, no, Clint's in that one. Uh-oh.
I made macaroni if you want some. Well, I was starving and you took forever, so I wanted to make food.
Next duo of the MCU right here.
And I noticed they had the same meeting as Clint and Natasha had, where Clint was going to take out Natasha but didn't, and she could have shot her arrow at her but did not.
I put you on a wire to remove an obstacle. And B, I did not break anything. I am way too talented than that.
Her accent is outrageous right now.
Give it a few more shows or movies, so Wanda Maximoff that shit.
Yeah.
Or the Kofi Kingston that shit. Aren't you supposed to be a Jamaican? Oh, what if he shows up?
Thinking, what?
Kofi Kingston?
This is crazy. I'm going to get dinner.
Hey, Grills, it's Clint. Can I come up?
Grills.
It's a LARPer.
I go?
Sure can.
I can put hot sauce on it?
Are we going to talk about some
I love
stuff
hot
besides
sauce.
macaroni?
Yes.
We have one more episode left.
It's really tough. It's chewy.
Okay, I get it. Let's talk about...
Are you in New York to talk to Clint? Is that why you're here?
No. I'm here to kill him.
Oh,
He saved the world.
No. My sister saved the world. Natasha Romanoff, she saved the world.
When you face the kind of threats that he has, there's going to be collateral damage.
My sister is gone because of him. Is she collateral damage?
All I'll say is that if there's someone out there that is telling you Clint is a bad guy, then maybe you should ask yourself what kind of person hired you.
Like it or not, there is no escaping this.
wow.
Not a lot of stuff we can make fun of in this episode.
Yeah. It's going to be hard to convince me of how she's all of a sudden going to decide not to kill him within one episode.
Or he'll die.
She, like, kills him, and then as he's dying, he looks up. I didn't kill her. Just her. Oh, it's too late.
He goes into a long explanation. To get the soul stone, one of us needed to die, apparently. So I tried to kill myself, then she tried to kill herself. And then, yes, and by then he's already dead.
Yeah. Or he pulls out, like, a phone. He has video of the whole thing.
Yeah, just...
He couldn't show her earlier.
I'm so sorry, Mom. I looked into it, honey, and you were right.
I don't blame you for calling the police, darling. I would have done exactly the same thing.
So they investigated his tax records, but Armand III is still laying on that floor. Oh, look at this memorial here.
That's awesome.
The Avengers First Assemble. That's cool.
Took his hearing aid
I
out.
really need to talk to you right now. You always had to win, didn't you? I've replayed that a million times in my head, hoping for a different outcome. But I do my best every day to earn what you gave me. Just want to
Oh,
say,
God.
Just want to say I miss you. I'm so sorry for what I'm about to do.
I think he's become Ronin,
Oh, jeez.
based on the fact that the episode is called Ronin.
Before that emotional scene, I thought he was gonna like pull out some black spray paint and just cover it up. Hey, what are you doing? Like that scene from Batman v Superman where the guy like spray paints the Superman memorial.
So the police arrested Jack, which...
How do you feel about that? Do you think that was like a setup? Like, do you think the mom staged that, or do you think she actually arrested him?
It might be a setup, yeah.
Because he was acting very weird about it.
Oh, they lived. I thought they were dead.
Nice.
It's not very snowy right now. There's barely any snow on the ground.
Nice.
Remember that joke I made about slitting his throat?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Who's more useless? These guys or the droids from Clone Wars?
Ooh,
That's a plug for the other show we're watching.
we're watching Star Wars: The Clone Wars, and also tomorrow we're gonna live stream Spider-Man: No Way.
We're gonna be in 2 different theaters live streaming.
Live reacting, live streaming. I would sneak up on it pretty easily. Oh shit! Oh, he's got the full gimmick. Oh, it looks so badass. Frowny face, full intact. She used the empty gun thing as a weapon. That's awesome.
And I were the same. Your boss wanted your father dead. Now he's using me.
Oh.
Nice. Well, he's bullshitting.
I think I called this. We're going against the Kingpin.
She said she's Natasha's sister.
I wonder if Natasha... Oh, okay, yeah. That answers my question. I was going to say if Natasha ever spoke of Yelena to Clint.
Girls is cool. You can cook, you can LARP, you can put out fires.
Stop it.
He's the villain. He's the mastermind. He planned all of this.
Is it?
What? I knew it.
Look
I
at
knew
this.
she was a villain.
Who's that with my mom?
Well, that's the guy I've been worried about this whole time. Kingpin.
Oh!
There he is. And that's it.
Holy shit!
We get a
They
fucking
did! They
get
did
a-
it!
we get a fucking cell phone picture.
Wow, I'm so, I feel like the Netflix shows ever since, Disney Plus came out have just been, like canned, like, oh, like the Forgotten Stepchild or something. But with this introduction of Kingpin into an MCU project leaves Daredevil and Punisher and everyone else to come back into play. They can probably cherry pick who they want, but wow. The rest of the episode was fine. The stuff with Yelena and Kate in the beginning, I'm like, okay, mac and cheese, New York. We don't have a lot of time. I feel like the show's, about to end. And then they really got into it, which I'm glad they did. But, had a feeling that Vera Farmiga, Eleanor, was in on the whole thing.
Yeah, well, that I'll take the credit. That is the one thing I call since the beginning of the show is Eleanor being a villain. But I'm not going to take a lot of credit because I think it was very obvious. I don't know, though. You're right. As far as Jack goes, that seemed very fishy to me, very odd. So I don't know if it was like she was like, oh, my daughter thinks this, so I'm going to pretend. We're going to pretend to get you arrested. Or if she actually did was like, you know what? You're too much of a risk now because my daughter knows about you, so she had Kingpin have him arrested. I don't know. We'll see. But that's interesting. As far as Kingpin goes, big fan of Daredevil. I watched season 1 and season 2 as they released, and then I watched the season of the Defenders. Unfortunately, I never watched season 3 of Daredevil, so this makes me really want to go back and rewatch the show. But beyond that, big fan of D'Onofrio's portrayal of Kingpin, so awesome he's in the MCU. I don't know how far they'll take that connection. Maybe we'll find out a little bit more tomorrow, but I don't know how far they'll take that as far as like, okay, now is everything on Netflix canon, or is it just Kingpin and Daredevil?
Yeah, like cherry picked, like we'll take you and you can Iron Fist, you can just, you're okay.
I'd love to see Luke Cage, big fan of that.
I'd fucking love to see Luke Cage. That'd be great.
But yeah, like you said about the episode itself, this was a, acting episode, but it was great. It was great acting. Yelena, Florence Pugh, and Haley Steinfeld, Kate Bishop, their scene together, was probably the core of the episode, just getting to learn more about that, and I'm sure they'll have a lot more screen time together as, the projects they're in go on.
Yeah, it's fun as we go along to find out who knows what and at what point and to what extent. And that's how I feel about myself too. Like what do I know? I'm like the entire time like, wait, who hired who? Who's working with who? And like Kingpin, and now Eleanor's in on hiring people, and then there's Jack, and like there's so many, like I said when I first started talking, there's so many balls in the air. I'm just trying to keep track, and it's like, and it all just wraps up next week. It's like who knows if there'll be a season 2? I have no idea how this is going to end, but I think my favorite scene was definitely the bridge scene where he's talking to the monument. That got me a little bit. I started to get the feels before I had to make myself laugh to stop feeling. I don't know. I had a good time. This was fun. Time to go back into the dark.
I can't turn off the light in my room from here, so I'll let you.
I can make myself look dark. There we go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hold on. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Alex. This is Josh. We are the target audience. We're watching the Clone Wars. We're going to be watching the Book of Boba Fett, streaming December 29th. We're going to be watching Peacemaker. That comes out in January. We're going to be watching movies, watching movie trailers, reviewing all sorts of stuff. It's a fun ride. I'm Alex. This is Josh. We are the target audience. Content is made for absolutely everybody, but we think it's specifically made for us and hopefully for you too. Thanks for coming along this ride, and we'll catch you on the next one.